me, Tom Segura, and Russell Peters. And I go up, and I do okay, but maybe I was dirtier than I should have been, but it's totally fine, because the only rules they had were don't make fun of the Hawaiians. That was it. Don't make fun of the Hawaiians, and don't bring up Pearl Harbor.
What?
Tom's opening joke, he's like, man, there's a lot of fat people here. He's like, I heard island life was slow, but I didn't know they were talking about their metabolisms. Then he says, I got lost walking around. Luckily, a Japanese guy pointed out the directions. Man, those Japanese know this place like the back of their hand. And, I mean, he bombed so hard that when he got off, he was like that early sweats, like where you could, and he's like, oh, I'm pretty good. And you're like, you might want to go back to your nest and rot. You know Tom's going to lose his shit. That video of where I'm shaving Tom, that's that week. Yeah.
What was the gig? Like, who was it for?
For the USO.
Oh, that's a military gig. That's not a corporate gig.
Oh, yeah, but that same energy.
Oh, okay.
So then Tom sits next to me. This is my favorite part. Tom sits next to me, and Russell Peters comes on stage, and you can hear there's a murmuring. Now, mind you, we're at war with Iraq, and Russell Peters is a little brown for their taste. Mm-hmm. And Tom goes, I never realized he looks like the enemy. And Russell Peters is, by the way, didn't acknowledge it, had a great set, but you could hear that kind of like, they brought up one of them, like, and Tom and I were in the back like, this is bad. The next day.
Really?
Yeah.
You thought it was bad because he was brown?
It was only because we had gone to rifle training the day before, and Russell had randomly chose not to go, and the first words at rifle training was, there's one rule here. If it's brown and it moves, you kill it. And Tom was like, thanks God we didn't bring Russell.
What the fuck? Imagine if you're Mexican and you're in the fucking army and they tell you that shit.
If it's brown and it moves, we kill it.
Whoa, that guy said that?
And we brought our wives to it.